Hey Hog fans, welcome back to another episode of Recalling Those Hogs. I'm Haley Kate Webb and I'm here today with former Razorback basketball player Jonathan Holmes. Jonathan, thanks for joining me.
Thank you guys for having me, I appreciate it.
Of course, so I gotta start with the important questions. So if you had to challenge one former teammate to a game of one-on-one, right here, right now, who are you confident that you can beat?
Oh, Manny Watkins, 100%. I'm taking him to the basket 10 out of 10 times. If you do ever see this, I would love to play you one-on-one. He's one of my best friends from, former players, but I would love to play him again one-on-one just to play him just one more time.
Right.
So
sounds like a challenge to me.
Yeah, it's a challenge for sure.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about how you ended up on the team in Arkansas. Was that the plan all along?
Okay. So my little background to my story. So I was coming from Columbia, a small little town. We didn't have a ton of recruits come to my school because we were really small. We didn't have a ton of like D1 talent or whatever, but. So coming up here is pretty much just taking it by chance of coming to this walk-on tryout and basically just putting in all the hard work over the summer and then into the fall before that tryout started. Then I had one chance at that tryout. It was about like an hour and a half just to kind of show them what I could do. And then thankfully I got a call from Coach Thurman on the way back from my physics lab on like a Tuesday night, and and then the rest is history after that. So pretty much just working my tail off trying to get up here, and then obviously picking Arkansas because I know they got a great school where I can get a great degree, and then also I knew I just want to play Division I basketball, so I thought I had the best chance coming up here, ended up working out. Ended up pretty good. Yeah.
What was it like the first time you walked on the court in a game at Bud Walton?
It was during the game. It was really nerve-wracking because I was like, oh man, I got to score. It's like, I've put in all this work. I finally get my chance to, put the ball in the basket. But, obviously, unfortunately, I couldn't. And then, it was just really nerve-wracking, but it was awesome being in front of all the fans because Hog Nation is literally the best thing on the face of the earth. I love everything about Hog fans, how passionate they are. But it was really nervous. I was really nervous going into it, but after a couple games, I got it under my belt. I was like, all right, it's one of my favorite things to do. So.
Is there one game that stands out as the most exciting game you experienced? It doesn't have to be.
Most exciting game definitely was Tennessee my sophomore year when we were here. We beat them in overtime. Whenever Dan had that dunk and then Daryl had the step back three, that was probably like my top two favorite moments of ever. Like that game was by far my most exciting game that I've ever been a part of. But yeah, those top two moments, those stuck out, above the rest. But yeah.
What was the locker room like after that game?
Oh, it was hype. We were all just going crazy and just having a great time with each other, just enjoying the moment. It was super special being around all those guys and being obviously in front of Hog fans and stuff. But yeah, it was super special for sure.
You yourself were known for draining some pretty dramatic threes.
Yeah, that's true.
So what's the secret behind the magic? Is it a certain pregame meal, go-to pair of shoes, or?
I had a bunch of different shoes. I was just like, what? I just wanted to look good for whatever the camera, whatever it was. But I didn't really have a specific shoe or anything, or a specific meal. I think it's just all of it was just the hard work putting it in, or being put in before the game, all the practices, all the off-season workouts and stuff like that, and just staying dedicated to what I know I could do, and I thought I was being able to put the ball in the basket. So just practicing putting all those hours outside of practice, before and after, and then obviously during practice. But that's probably just the secret behind it, just all that hard work.
All the hard work. Okay, is there one play that's guaranteed to make you and the rest of the bench go crazy? Is it like a big time dunk or a three, or just all of them?
It was just all of it, honestly. Just being together all the time, and just the whole game as a whole just made us all super excited to be with each other. We always felt like a collective group all the time, whatever team I was on, whether that was freshman through junior year. It was just the whole game as a whole, honestly. Yeah.
Okay, well, before we go, tell us a little bit about what you're doing now and what your plans are for the future.
All right. So, I'm actually still down here in Fayetteville. I'm working at the Chick-fil-A on North College. I'm a director over there, so trying to run the best fast food joint in Northwest Arkansas, which I think we're doing a really good job of. But, plans going forward are to stay down here for a couple more months and just, work my way up there and just get as much experience as I can. And then going forward, I want to eventually operate my own franchise, or, operate a franchise or two of Chick-fil-A. So just kind of following my dad's footsteps, because that's what he's doing now. And then just go from there. I'll probably move back home here at the end of July, and then work underneath my dad for a little bit and just get some more experience. And hopefully I'll be able to travel around, do grand openings with different Chick-fil-A's and stuff like that. And then, eventually, hopefully I can get my own franchise. So yeah,
oh, that's awesome.
That's the plan so far. Yeah.
I'm sure that's keeping you busy. Chick-fil-A is the busiest place in town right now.
It really is. Yeah, it's with all this stuff going on, still staying busy. So,
right.
Yeah, but it's good.
Well, that's all we have time for today. Nice. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I'm Haley Kate Webb with Jonathan Holmes, and this has been Recalling Those Hogs.